Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at another one of the newly released verified creations called the Gatling Prototype by Aiden Watts 3D. This does cost 300 in-game credits and is available on PC and Xbox. So what this verified creation does is it adds in a new Gatling Laser inspired by the concept art for Fallout 4 from before it was released. This is what the Gatling Laser was originally going to look like, or something very similar. This does use fusion cores as the ammo type, and, well, I guess we'll just show some animations. So here's the startup. Does have a pretty cool sound effect. And the reload, open it up, jam a fusion core in, and you're good to go. So that's what we got for the actual weapon itself. We are going to go take a look at the customization now, and then take a look at how this weapon handles out in the field. So as we do make our way on over, if you do enjoy Fallout 4 modding videos, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate any and all support. Oh yeah, that's going to be one of the next ones coming out as the LWAR. But sticking with what we have at hand here, we have the Charged Excited Gatling Prototype. So we have the Photon Exciter, Beta Wave Tuner, a Boosted Capacitor, Photon Agitator, Maximized Capacitor, Boosted Photon Agitator, Gamma Wave Emitter, and Overcharge, which takes it from 73 to 87 damage. For barrels, there is Rapid, Standard, and Charged. As you can see, Rapid makes it more like a minigun. The charged barrels give it way more damage, so we're going to stick with that. Now for the grip, we have rubberized, standard, and knurled? Or if that's supposed to be... yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it does change the way that it looks. Same with the barrels, it changes the way it looks. Sights, there's the iron sights, glow sights, an arrow, crosshairs, red dots, pretty standard stuff. Now for the focuser, there's the beam focuser, a splitter, and a standard muzzle. This one makes it into a shotgun, which is pretty cool, so it's almost like a pepper shaker that uses fusion cores. And that also does increase the damage a little bit. Now materials. There's the basic one, which is the one I have on. There is the concept art paint, the industrial paint, the standard paint, and the Vault-Tec. We're going to use the concept paint. And then there's empty and how it normally looks. So we're going to keep the shroud on. And that there is the actual weapon customizations. Now, let's go find some enemies to take on. We'll head to Wildwood Cemetery. This is a good place where we can test it out against some super mutants and some ghouls. Now, I don't think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but how you obtain this weapon is via the leveled list. It spawns in vendors and Brotherhood and various other weapon leveled lists. As you can see, it's doing pretty good here. You get a lot of ammo out of one fusion core for it. There we go. And as you can see, it took them all out rather easily for the ghouls. Now let's head up top and check it out against some of the super mutants and see how it fares against them. Alright, where did they go? I just saw them. Got a behemoth, so let's start with him. Now this is with no... Ooh, we're taking some damage here. Oh, and we got a small bug out with the animation mod I use. Now I do not have the damage perk for heavy weapons on, so this is just the weapon, and I think I have the automatic weapons perk. So I do not have... Whoa, okay. See ya, Centaur. Alright, where is it? There it is, a Nightkin. Alright, I see a whole bunch of super mutants with a minigun. Alright, I think we took most of them out. Though it does say we have a broken arm, so let's just heal up. Hope it's coming for us. And it's down. That was not too bad. Go ahead, we'll reload real quick. I am curious, so let's see. So we're at 73. Let's put on the heavy weapon, heavy gunner. Now this is not maxed out, but that goes from 73 to 132, so almost double. As you can see, it is very, very powerful and very, very epic. Well, let's see. Where else do we want to go test out? We could go test it out. We'll go check out Corvega. There should be a lot of raiders there we can test this out against. Yeah. Another way you can obtain this, I did forget to mention now that I'm looking over at my notes. This is also craftable in the chem station if you don't want to have to look for it out in the world. So, yeah. Can do that. And these low-level raiders, it's obliterating. Very much so. Yeah, it's just one-shotting them. Let's go try this other behemoth. Let's see how it does on this one, now that we have the damage perk equipped. I know he's around here somewhere. I heard him. 6 shots. And, well, granted, he was not at full health, but 6 shots on a behemoth from nearly full health. Very, very, very strong. Needless to say. Well, let's try heading somewhere down south. Let's go... Let's say Quincy Ruins, but I always get blown up there. Where do we have? Spectacle Island, no. We could do Gunner's Plaza, I guess. Although there is someone with a fat man there to take me out, so hopefully we don't get another one for the me getting blown up compilation. Alright, these guys are taking a few more shots, if I can actually hit them, to take out. Oh, we got another guy up there. Not very many more, though. They still went down very, very quickly. I do really like this weapon. One thing I did notice is the textures do feel a bit shiny on it. I'm not entirely sure if that's intentional or not, but that's just me. Even without the weapon skin on, it seemed a bit shiny. Alright, but looks like we'll take out these guys. Oh, we just got blown up. I probably should have healed up before going to Gunner's Plaza. Oh well, you live and you learn. Is what it is. Sure y'all understand that. Oh, we're all the way back here. Well, I don't feel like traveling the whole way back to Gunner's Plaza, but this weapon is very, very strong, to say the least. So I don't think we did third-person animations, so let's do that. And reload. Do that a couple of times. There we go. Well, that there is... Oh, wait, it didn't... Oh, apparently it says I have 10 fusion cores, but I have no fusion cores. Interesting. Because when I try to reload, it doesn't do anything. Huh. But back to what I was saying, I guess we shall go to final review at this point. So, my thoughts on this weapon. Well, it is very cool to have something from concept art brought back into the game. I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff. It's interesting in my opinion. Just being able to see, like, this is how they were planning, this is what they were thinking, and how, like, designs have changed over time. So, I like that aspect of it. I do like that it comes with several weapon paints. As you all know, that's one of my bigger things I bring up in my verified creation reviews, is that a lot of them don't really come with any kind of paints. They might come with a unique skin on a unique if they have it, but this one comes with actual paints you can pick and choose from, which is always cool. Now, the downsides of this one are that it does use vanilla animations, although it doesn't detract from this weapon as much because this is a concept art version of an existing weapon. So having it use the same animation kind of fits, because had this made it to the final cut, it would have had the same animation anyway. So that one I'm not going to ding it for as hard because it does work given what this is trying to do. The other kind of issue with it is I didn't see any mention of any uniques for this weapon anywhere in the world. It's just the base version and what you can loot throughout the world. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. If you're into cut concept art style of content, this one will definitely fit a niche for you. And if you're not, you might not care as much, but it does add another heavy weapon as well to the game that is pretty powerful. But that's going to do it here for today, folks. So if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.